Good morning, everyone. We're going to start Masechet Chagiga, the second perek. The perek of lots of agaditis. So let's see. Second perek, Daf Yudalef Amud Beis. Ein dorshin be'arayas b'shloisha. So you shouldn't learn when you spoke about the dinim of arayas when there is a chabura of three people. That means who are the three people? Two people are listening, with the person who darshans. That's the salkedaitach of the Gemara. We can see that's the havamina. We can see the mice in the Gemara how we learn. But let's learn it that way. The way we learn at the beginning is Rashi says b'shloishon shnaim, the two listeners, vehu the darshan. Veloi b'maise bereishis b'shnaim. That means what means shnaim lefi them says Rashi echod vehu. So maise bereishis, you don't do it in a group of the shoymea in the doirish. Veloi b'melkova, and you don't dash the maise melkova beyochid. What means beyochid? Inshom melohu levado is Rashi more farish lo. It means the person himself also should learn the maise melkova. Yeah, lefi what we learned. And we can see in the Gemara. Yeah, Rashi says we Gemara farish lo. And zog the Mishnah elo yikein oyo. This chacham who wants to learn maise melkova to dash for himself maise melkova, he was a chacham. Or maybe midaito. What means chacham and what means maybe midaito? We can see the definition in the Gemara. Says the Mishnah. Kol hamistakel be'arba devarim. Anyone who looks into it is thinking about these four things. Rasu loy shel keilu loy bo lo'olam. That means rasu loy is like ro'u loy. It's yofer loy. It's better for him if he wouldn't come to the world. What are they? What are they? These four things. So Rashi says. Arba dvorim ane de mefarsh be'ozin. Yeah, arba dvorim ane de mefarsh be'ozin. What are they? So Rashi says, sorry, let's go back to the Mishnah. Male malo. Someone is mistakel male malo. What's le malo? What's le malo min harokia? As Rashi says, male malo. Let's see lefi Rashi. Male malo. Le malo min harokia. She'al roshei hachayos. She'al roshei hachayos. That is male malo. Let's see weiter the Mishnah. Malemato. What's malemato? Says Rashi. Malemato mehen. Mehen is from the chayos. And the third thing says the Mishnah. Malefonim. What's malefonim? Let's look at Rashi. One finger in Rashi, one finger in the Mishnah. Says Rashi. Malefonim. Chutz lemechitza sorokia lemizrach. That means lefonim towards the east. Umaleochol says the Mishnah. Says Rashi. Umaleochol letzad ma'arov. Right? Lema'arov. V'echol shelo yizok the Mishnah weiter. V'echol shelo yichas al kevoid koinoi. You can see in the Gemara what that means. Rosu lo shelo yibo lo ilo. Let's go to Rashi. Rashi has over here to Yosefus. Says Rashi. Eino yochoi liyos ma shepirish hamoire malefonim chutz mechitza sorokia umaleochoi lemairov midepoi begmore bishloim el male malo male mato maleochoi lechai. That means okay. Elo lefonim ade ave ave. Al me malefonim koidem lo ilo maze. Koidem roiv to Yosef de malefonim aleochoi maoyo umaosi li at kan to Yosefus. Kol shelo yichas al koid koidem begmor farash mahi. Rosu lo yitoi veyofo yo im lo yihoyo bo lo ilo voimer ani shu lo shrachmones kloimar meruchamu im lo yibo lo ilo v'digmor se v'teraskeni melelozor v'lisomo bonoman lo yisor im re'uin lo yisor kol sheriso akosu alei and the Rebbe Shabbat Giat Rachmones will say. What Rashi adds over here? Rashi adds over here, he says Rashi says over here that Voimerani Shuloshin Rachamim. Right? Rachamim. That means that is Meruchem Oyo Imloi Bolo Oilo. And where do we see the same thing? At Teraskani, Velolozo Yisomo, Bono Yisorim, Lezo Imer, Reino Yisorim, Velosharisa Alein, Akos Valein. The Pirush of Mishnah is the Rambam. He explains what means Rosu Lo Yishalo Lo. Says the Rambam, it's not Rosu, it's Ro'u Lo Yishalo Lo. Ro'u Lo Yishalo Lo. So okay, so that means Rosu. Now Rashi brings over to Yosefus is what's the pshat over here of Malefonim Malocho Malemalo. So the MS is the same thing. Tzofen and Dorim is also right. As Tosha says, also Tzofen and Dorim is going to be the same thing. But what we add over in the Tosefus of Rashi is, and Malefonim Maleochel means that not to look what was before the creation of the world, and what's going to be after the creation of the world. Yeah, that's what Rashi adds away in the Tosefes, what we add in Rashi. Yeah. Let's see the Gemara weiter. Look the Gemara. Amres Bereisha, we learned in the Mishnah, Ein Doshim Merkova Beyochid, and we can Oyo Yochid who maybe Midaita, right? Okay. Says the Gemara on this, Amar Bereisha, we said in the beginning, Veloi Merkova Beyochid. So what it means must be that the Mishnah is talking about someone is a Chacham maybe Midaita. Because without a Rav, you can't, you're not allowed to darshan, right? Now, so then he can darshan for himself. So it's a steer. You say Veloi b'makova b'yochid. What means the Mishnah b'yochid? I mean, he is the one to darshan. I mean, he is a chacham. And then you're telling me says the Gemara, no. The Mishnah doesn't add this drash, the doirish with the shoymeya. Just what? Ochekoma. Ein doirishim b'arayos li shloisha. That means chutz and the doirish li shloisha, 2-3 people. Yes, ein doirishim b'arayos li shloisha. Chutz and the person that darshan himself. If you have less than 3 people listening, that's okay. That Yochid is a Chacham maybe Midaitoi. He shouldn't ask to have the Rav, right, when he has a Sopek, because it was a Pshat, because it's Lav Rachare to ask a Pshat. Yes, you see in Rashi. Let's look at Rashi. Amos Veloi B'Makova B'Yochid. Came at the Yechidi Uveinu Shemei Mipi Rav. Al Kol Choch Midaitoi maybe because of the other Amor. It's like Chacham maybe Midaitoi. Lich Shloisha Levad Min HaDeresh. Lishnaim. כל שכן יש לו אישה, ולא מקום ליוחד, לתלמיד יוחד, אם כן, חוכם וביודאי, שלא יצטרך לשאול לרב שיסתפק. ללאו, רחארה לפירוש בהתיר. Because this is only ברמוזים, and you don't speak it out, מפורש, and that's the reason we shouldn't speak it out to a talmid, that he's not a חוכם וביודאי, that he's going to have to ask all kinds of questions. The Rambam, in Yesod HaTorah, פרק ד' הלכה י"א, says the Rambam, ומה בין Inyan Ma'aseh Merkava leInyan Ma'aseh Bereshis. What is the difference, says the Rambam, between Ma'aseh Merkava and Ma'aseh Bereshis? What's the difference? Says the Rambam, sheInyan Ma'aseh Merkava afilu leEchod ein dershim. Elo im keino yochocho umevi midaitoi. So what do? Moisrin lo roshi perokim. That means you just give him the headlines, and he should understand by himself. Over the Ma'aseh Bereshis of the Rambam, melamdi nois leyochid. אף על פי שאינו מבין אויסוי מדייתוי. ומוידין אויסוי כל מה שיכול לידע מדבורים אלו. That, the Rambam says, Ma'aseh Merkava you don't teach. אפילו to Yochid, only if he's a Chacham, you teach him Rosh Prokim. But when we talk about Ma'aseh Bereshis, you can teach it to Yochid. So why don't teach it to Rabbin? Says the Rambam, ולא מועיד מלמדין אויסוי לרבין, the Ma'aseh Bereshis. Says the Rambam, לפי שאין כל אודום יש לו ידעס רחובו להשיג Pirush Ubiru Kol Advorim Al Burion. And that's why you can't teach it to the Rabbi. A Yochid, you know who's sitting in front of you, you know his way of thinking, how he thinks, and then you can teach him the Ma'aseh Bereshis. Like the Rambam, the difference between Ma'aseh Bereshis and Ma'aseh Merkava. Says the Gemara, we learned in the Mishnah, Ein Doshim Ba'arayas Bishloisha. Right? So as we said, the Bishloisha now means Lishloisha, right? Chut from the darshan, we have another 3. Says the Gemara, my time ilei mishum dichsiv ish el kol she'er besoroi. So we learn out from the parsha of the Arayas. It says ish el kol she'er besoroi. So let's start from ish. What's ish? 3, 2 people. She'er besoroi, nochens, chad, another person. So Omar Chamonem. And the darshan, these psukim, says the Torah, lo yisikrevu legalois ervo. The kirve, what says about Meram is also not get near each other when you darshan together the psukim. Don't do it in 3 people. Just think, well, you can't explain this chat. No. Elo me'ato, d'chsiv ish, ki yekalel, elo yikov, ish, asher ite mizar el amoylech, ochenami, you can say ish on this way. For sure, it doesn't mean that don't learn it together, right? 3 people. Elo. Anhu miboyalei leraboi sanochim. This ish, what we said in Birkas Hashem and Moilech, we need to the Rabbi also going. that also they shemuzorin al birkas Hashem al avodah zorah ke Yisrael. And the same thing also over here. Ay nami. This ish. What we learn about in Arayis. Mi boyalei leRabbi anochim shemuzorin al Arayis ke Yisrael. That's what we need. Okay, so we can't learn out from here that that's the reason that you shouldn't teach b'shloisha. So what is the reason? Elo. Maybe you're going to say that from over here we learn that we don't dash in Arayis b'shloisha. I can tell you from Elo. Mi dichsiv ushmartem es mishmarti. Now let's dash the word ushmartem is a plural, is a lashon rabbin. So two people. Mishmarti is a lashon yochid. Chad, another person. And the Torah says you do a mishmeres for what? Lebilti asois merchukois atoyevois. And that mishmeres is also telling us not to darshan together in the inyonim of Arayis. Says the Gemara, this also can't be. You also can't explain as the Gemara. Why? Because Elo me'ato ksiv ushmartem es haShabbos, shteitechet ushmartem es hamitzvos, ushmartem es mishmeres hakodesh. Ochenami, we're going to say the same thing. That's what we don't darshan it b'shloisha. We don't darshan b'shloisha. That's not true. Elo mai, says the Gemara. Elo Omar Ravashi. Mai endoshin b'arayet b'shloisha, endoshin b'sisre arayet b'shloisha. That means the arayes, they are not mefurish in the Torah. For example, what's the arayes are not mefurish in the Torah? We learned yesterday. Bitoy me'anusosoi, eim chomiv, eim chamoisoi. That this we learned from a droshe. Yes, we can see in Rashi about. This we don't dash in all the b'shloisha. Or my time, so think about what's the reason. So what's a svara? What's a svara? Because when you have two people who are learning in front of the Rebbe, so when two Talmidim are sitting in front of the Rebbe, when one is actually having over there a debate, a discussion with the Rebbe, so then the second one is listening, he doesn't know what to do, right? So one is asking a question, what do the other? There's only one. Right? There's two. So one is asking a question, and the other one is just listening to what the other one is asking. Oh, but let's think about it. When three are sitting together, yeah? Klose, says the Gemara, Klose, when we have three together, Chad, Shokil, Betori, Be'adei Rabbi, Ve'anoch Trei, Shoklu, Betoru, Be'adei Adode. So when you have three, so sometimes what's going to happen, when one is having a discussion with his Rebbe, so the other two are discussions between themselves. And from this, when they are listening, when they are not listening to what the Rebbe is saying because they are busy with themselves, they're not going to know. Also the Mishnah they don't know that the Rebbe now explained to the Talmud the Isser and Arayis. At that time, they were not listening to the things that the Rebbe was saying to he and the Talmud. And there's a chashash, maybe they will come to be Matir Isurei Arayis. And that's the reason why it's awesome. So why Dafka Arayis? Why Dafka Arayis? You should say the same reason, right? The same reason you should say that the whole point because two are going to listen, two are going to the one is going to have a discussion with this Rebbe, the other two are not going to listen. And for the Gemara Arayis Shayne, why the Omar Mar Gezel ve'Arayos Nafshoy mechamdoson misavalev. Nafshoy shel Odom is always he's always trying to find a teirim. He's always trying to find a teirim. And he will be matir and he's going to have a mistake in his learning. And that's why Dafka you have to listen to Rabbi. Say that it's gerecht. So what about Gezel? Gezel also so we should say that the Rav shouldn't dash the Talmidim when they are three. And for the Gemara, Araya is bein befonov and shaloi befonov nasha yitzri. A person is a yetzer is working side befonov, side lefonov is misgaber and misrabi the kecha yetzer and afilu b'shas halimon. But Gezel befonov only when he has the opportunity of Gezel then nofish yitzri. But shaloi befonov when he's learning loi nofish yitzri, and that's the reason he's not going to be matir Gezel b'shas the limud because it's not lefonov. Okay, this is Rashi. Rashi, Dibu Amaschil, Ve'omar Achamon Elo Yisikrevu Legali Serba. וסיכמו שלושתכם זה אצל זה לגלו הסתיימה פרשת הרייס, בסיסרי הרייס, what means בסיסרי הרייס, שאינו פרושש כגוין, ביטוי מאנוסוסוי, that's the סיסרי הרייס, עם חמויסוי דנפקי מסכת סנהדרין, מדרושה, we don't learn it out for things. Rabbeinu Hananel explains what's the סיסרי הרייס, Dr. כגוין, הרואה ונשיקה והזורה ואוינש לדובר הנשכב, and the same thing, ben kamoshoni mi ve'yischai v'ashoyche v'imoy. That means many halachas, but we learned that is Yisrael, that state is before us. From what age? That the Aron Neshik is also, that the Nishkav is also many different halachas. The Maharshal says on Rashi, what Rashi says is Loshen Sisrei, he says it's not mashma so Sisrei. So he says over there, the Maharshal says, Umitoich Sefer Yoshen Lomati Lefarish. I found the old Sefer, and from there I learned Sisrei Mamish. And that's the Sod of Israel Rayas. For example, the Sod of Israel Choisei. And what's the pshat, the Sod of Israel Choisei? The soid behind it. What is it? Says the Maharshal. The Sultan, the Sultan is Moine Klaliso with the Yisurim. Because the world, in the beginning of creation of world, was brother, sister. All of us, right? We created from brother and sister. Because Cain and Hevel were in the world. Who was there to marry? It was Adam Chava, Cain, Hevel. That's it. Well, they're sisters. And they married sisters. So Cain and Hevel, they married sisters. And a person is not done with his own seichel to answer it. And the same thing, the Yisro of Achois Ishtoi. A person is not done with Sichloi. Why? Because Yaakov, Mitosoi Shel Yaakov, Shleimo Iso, and Yaakov, Nosa Achoisoi, right? Achois Ishtoi, Achois Rachel, Leah, Achois Achois Leah. Says the Maharsha, that's the Pshat Sisra Arayas. Because Sisra Arayas is doing with the Mamish, the Maisa Bereshis, and the Maisa Merkava, that they are for sure big soides and Dvorim, Nistori, Mamish, that we should learn. So we can't go much into it for two reasons. First of all, it's Tisrei, and second, because I don't know. Says the Gemara. Yeah. Says Rashi. Let's see Rashi weiter. So Rashi, the other one listens. Also, the Mishnah is about Rais, and they shall show me Pia Rav Chedorash Boiso. Roma Mar Gezer Rais, Masisi Besaise, Besaise Markets, before of Shoroy, before of Shoroy Ligzoy. But when it's a lot before of, he will not be over this reason. Yeah. Okay. The Darkei Moshe, just let's mention the halacha, the Darkei Moshe, because you can say, how can we learn it now today in the Shir, right? The Mishnah. The Darkei Moshe in Yeridei, Simen Reish Mem Vav, Sifkot Tes. He brings to the Sefer HaAgude. So he brings the Ramon in Darkei Moshe, the Sefer HaAgude, B'Shem the Ravyo, the Rishonim. That Ein Doshim B'Arayis B'Shloisho, that's Davke B'Mei Tanoi V'Amoiroim. That they would learn Be'al Peh. But we will learn it from a Ksav. We don't have this chashash. Because we don't want to have a mistake, right? You see what's taken inside. You see what this is inside. So there's no problem. Okay. So now we know what's the thing. When someone asks the shaila, what the other one should do, or listen to the shaila, or look at the Gemara. Okay. Let's see the Mishnah weiter. I mean, the words of the Mishnah, what the Gemara brings, the words of the Mishnah, that means, as we said, Bishnai means left Shnai, right? Two. Mino Hani Mile, says Rashi, Mino Hani Mile, the Ein Shnai Shayali B'Maisa Bereshit. The Ein Shnai Shayali B'Maisa Bereshit. So let's go back to the Gemara. Yes, so that's the Mino Hani Mile. Where do we know the two don't learn from a Rav Maisa Bereshit? The Tanu Rabban. Steht over there, Apostle in the Torah. Kishe'alno, and I'm saying it about Ben, then we can see inside. Kishe'alno leyomim orishonim, asher oyu lefonecho. Lemin hayoyim asher bora Elokim odom al haaretz, למקצה השמיים ועד קצה השמיים. אני או כדובר הגודל הזה, Right? And that is the Edus of Maimed al Sinai, is the Ramban over there, very, very important Ramban. And many Rishonim will explain that that is the Yesod of Yiddishkeit, right? This is not the 12 messengers came and said that he went in the desert and he had the pseudos, right? Or Muhammad comes and says that he dreamt at night from Malach Gabriel. No, we have a whole nation, as the Ramban over there says. This is the Yesodus Emunah, what we can't answer, right? That's the question. It's a Shaila She'ein of Tshuva. That means that it's a very good Yesod, but we could answer the Goyim that we do have a Mekol, we have an Edus of Maimed al Sinai where they don't have. Okay, Ayin Shom. Maybe one day we can speak about it because it's very important. Without Shnazoi, says the Gemara, let's do the Gemara answer. Right? What means what we learn? Yochid shoyel, right? It says Lashon she'al. She'al is a Lashon is a singular, it's not a plural. In Shnayim, shoyalim. That means the Yom Rishonim, only one can ask the Yom Rishonim, no, not the Shnayim. Yochid lisha lodom koidim shenivro olam. Yom Rishonim, even beforehand. Tamud lo yimar. Lemina yom asher bara Elokim odom al haaretz. And you can't ask before bara Elokim odom al haaretz. And that's the Yom Rishonim. What means from Shishim Bereshis ulemata, not more than that. Yochid lo yisha lodom mishesh Bereshis. Could be that was because the Torah asked us to ask before Brias Odom. That means when is Brias Odom? Yom Hashishi, right? The 6th day of creation was Brias Odom. So it could be Lo Yishal Odom Mishish Mebereshi. That means but before Brias Odom, before Odom Rishon. And for the Gemara of them, Talmud Lo Yimar Liyom Rishonim Asher Yu Lefonecho. Not Asher Yu Lefonecho. What's on for the first day of creation? Yochoi Lishal Odom Male Malo Male Mato Male Poni Male Ochoil. Talmud Lo Yimar. Don't ask what's before or after. What we learn after over here? Milemiktzei Hashomayim v'atzei Hashomayim. Ato shoyel. Ve'in ato shoyel. Male malo, male mato, male chori. Male ochoyel. Look Rashi. Yochel nishal odom ma'yu koydem shenivro olam. Yochel lo yidosh v'lo yisha v'shin mereishit da'olamin. Mreise odom u'do yoy v'shusa v'u be'rev Shabbos nivro. Tamud lo yimar leyom rishonim bi yom rishonim. Only from the first day of creation. Take the Gemara. Daf Yud Beis Omid Aleph. Today's daf. We have a bit Agadah, so we can have big dafim. So let's do. Hashte. Take the Gemara. Hashte de nafkelei mili miktzei hashomayim ve'at ktzei hashomayim. Once we learn that not to ask what is beyond the mechitzes of Dorim Tzofay Mizrach Ma'arev, so leminayoy asher bo lo yikim odam al haaretz lamoli. From this we learn that not to ask what was before Brias Olam, right? We learn Lemina Yom Asher Bara Elokim Odom Al Haaretz. It means from the day of creation, and we said Melefonov is even from the first day of creation. So we shouldn't ask. So why do I need this? It's also in the Shaila is what's the Inyan of the Chutz Mechitze, right? That's the Shaila. What's that? Says Rashi. Let's see it in Rashi. Rashi, the top Rashi in the Yud Beis Amud Aleph. The also Lisha Masechet Chutz Mechitze V'Meila Nafkelo. The also Lisha Koidem Shenivro. The E Mashoyo Koidem Brioso. You actually Chutz Mechitzoso Ilkach Lemina Yoya Shavaro Odom Lo Oli Lemuta Minei Koidem Shenivro. It's very interesting as the Rambam and Moira when he speaks about. And this is we have this photo. This is creation. Creation is time, right? And this is very good. It's Meduyak. Because over here, what the Gemara says, and Rashi explains the Gemara. And there's the same question. What was before and what's beyond the Mechitzas is the same question. The same question. Right? Because that is creation is time. So what was before and then what's beyond the creation? Says the Gemara, Mi boyale, that's the gears of the Bach. The gears of the Bach of Eno Yishalef. Mi boyale, this pasuk, leke de Rab Lozo. The Omar Rab Lozo. Odom Orishoin, he was so tall. How tall was he? Mino Oretz ad lo Rokia. Shneemar. Lemina Yom Asher Bara Elokim Odom al Oretz ulemiktzei hashomayim. That's the gears of the Bach of Eno. We're going to learn the gears of the Bach. Lemiktzei hashomayim. So what do we see? That the person was standing alo oretz, and he came to Ktzei Hashomayim, right? Bara Elokim Odom. The other was alo oretz, and the other was the Ktzei Hashomayim. The person ate from Eitz Hadas. Eniach HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yada Allah Miyatoi. HaKadosh Baruch Hu put his hand on him, and he made him smaller. Shneemar. ochor v'kedem tzartoni v'atoshes olai kapecho. What that means? So Rashi explains it. Let's take it Rashi. So Rashi, על האורץ בקצה השמיים, על האורץ היום מגיע לשמיים, אוכל וקרן צרטוני. שתי פעמים צרטוני, תחילו גבוה, לא עושה שוחס. Rashi learned because tzartoni is a plural. Tzartoni is a plural twice. You yoitzer me twice. Once when very tall, and the second time when he was short. And that's what Tosha is olai kapecha. Rashi in Sanhedrin, Daf Lamed Chesed on base. Rashi explains Ocho v'Kedem. It's two different surahs. Du partzufin. You remember we learned in the Gemara and Brachas. The Gemara and Brachas, and then the last parak, the Gemara says over there that was du partzufin. Right? That's the Ocho v'Kedem was du partzufin, and that's the shaila over here in Rashi. To have it, take a reflect on Rashi over here, because we need a drosha for shnei partzufin. The other Marishan is we learned the Gemara and Brachas, and we learned the Gemara and Eirovin, and then we learned the Gemara in Rashi and Sanhedrin. Daf Lamed Chesed. Ayin Shom. Says the Gemara, when he was lying, that means his head was in the Mizrach and his legs were in the Ma'irav. It means, and how much was he? So in the Yalkut is brought down, if you look over here in the very interesting over the Masechet Shas, brings it down, so he brings down over here from the Yalkut in Yalkut in Teilim, Yalkut Shoy HaToiv, and over there it says on the pasuk that Midoi al Meo Amo. How tall was Adam Rishon afterwards? 100 Amo. 100 Amo. 50 meters. About the Chazon Ish 60 meters, 48 meters, okay. Says the Gemara, Sheneemar, Vatoshes Olai Kapecho. So Rashi Misayv Oilo Vatzik Shoich Vayroish Lemizav Raglo Ma'irav. Okay. Sorry.
Mayo gematria of kaf.
Yeah, kaf. That's right. Yeah, Kapecho. Yeah, that's what the thing. Yeah, Kapecho kaf is 100. Yes. So I forgot that. Okay. Says the Gemara. Let's see the Gemara weiter. Because one pasuk is mashal that he was govoya from Oretz at Shomayim. The other pasuk is mashal that he was govoya like Seif Olam at Seif when he was lying. And the Gemara either Chat Shiur it was the same shiur. Says the Gemara. Ve'omar Rav Yude Omar Rav. Asor Dvorim Nivro B'Yom Rishon. The first day of creation, 10 things were created. Ve'Eloim. Shomayim v'Oretz is 2. Yeah, Shomayim v'Oretz is 2. Toyu Vavoyu is another 2. We can see what is Toyu Vavoyu. It's a creation. Toyu Vavoyu is a creation. So v'Oretz also Toyu Vavoyu. Pashas we understand v'Oretz also Toyu Vavoyu. Before creation was Toyu Vavoyu. No, Toyu Vavoyu itself is also a creation. So Shomayim v'Oretz 2. Toyu Vavoyu 4. Oil v'Choshech 6. Ruach u'Mayim 8. Midas Yoim u'Midas Lailo 10. Right? And the Midas Yoim Midas Lailo is 24 hours between the two. Says Rashi, 24 hours. Now the Gemara explains each one a Mekor for each and one of them, what we learned over here, and actually the bigger Rai from over here, maybe we can speak about it a little bit later, but the Maggid Chaim bring what is Choshech? Choshech is the oil, right? The very famous Chakir, the Goinim, right? The Goinim, Rabbi Goin, Rabbi Saadia Goin, and the Mudas Vedeos, or they speak about that the oil. Choshech is a creation b'fnei atzmoi, or is it an eder oil that is missing light? So Meila, it's I think like what is good? Good is eder ra. That's right. But the same thing, they have the same, right? The Reb Saadia going, they have the same shaila. The Maggid Chaim is reflect if Choshech is only the oil, not having the missing of light is darkness. So what's the lashon of bria? And the way we say Yasor Dvorim Nivru. So actually, we have to mention actually that Azay Shteitak in the Ibn Ezra in Pasuk of the Yeshaya, Kapitel Memhei, on the Pasuk Yoitzer Oyer Uvoyer Choshech, right? Right? So over. In the Goyen Taka state is brought down in Koil Elio, Choshech is also a Bria, right? Because it stayed over there, Yoitzer Oil, Uvoire Choshech. What's Uvoire Choshech? So we see that's what? It's a Bria of Choshech. Very famous, the Briskerov has over there, Lefi them, he explains what we say in the Piyut, right? So we say all in the Piyut, all, basically, I can't say about myself, but we say at the end of Leila Seder, Nirtzot is Piyutim, right? But I can't say by myself because a lot of times I already half asleep. But we say over there, Karev Yoim, Asher Hu Lo, right? Korev Yoim, Asher Hu Lo Yoim, Velo Ilailo. Rom, Hoida, Ki Lecho Ayoim, Af Lecho Alailo. Says, what's the pshat? Said, Osid Lovoy, when it will come this man, there is Lo Yoim, Velo Ilailo. And this is the Pasuk of Chagiga, Kapitel Yudalad, yeah? So then we will notice She'af Lecho Lailo. That means that also Choshech is a Bria. Why? Because if it's Eder Yoim, so then it's not Shaykh HaMetzias that the Zman that's Lo Yoim Velo Ilailo. Because if it's Eder Yoim, so you don't have Yoim, it's Lailo. It's darkness. But when Karev Yoim, be Mekarev the day, Asher Lo Yoim Velo Ilailo, and then Rom Hoida Ki Lecho Yoim Af Lecho, then we're going to notice that also the Lailo is also creation. Then we're going to notice. If we go in a shayna about of this, okay, what we can see about Hashem, maybe later on we can see the machlokes is showing if Choshech is a bria b'fnei atzma, it's a header oil. We can see maybe later. Remind me. Let's vayom is Choshech. Yeah, the ganze sugya. Let's see the Gemara. So we had 10 different things of air creations. Let's go and call for each one of them. Shamayim v'oretz. This is one of the things that created in the first day. One of the things, two of the things, right? The chsiv steht in the Torah. Bereishis bara Elokim. Es hashamayim ve'es haaretz. And the end of it says of the vayere vayboiker yoim echad. So we know that this was the first day of creation. Toyu v'avoyu. It's also the first day. The chsiv v'oretz oiso toyu v'avoyu. In the first day of creation, the land was already toyu v'avoyu. That means it also was creation the first day. Oy v'choshech. Choshech the chsiv v'choshech abnei toim. It says in the first day of creation, it says choshech abnei toim. Right? And oil, the chsiv v'yoyim Elokim yehi oil. Ruach u'mayim, n'chsiv, v'ruach Elokim merachefes al penei hamayim. It says mefurish al penei hamayim. So we had ruach and we had mayim. Midas yoyim midas lailo. N'chsiv v'yere v'yivoiker yoyim echad. That's mefurish over here. As we said, all of the 10 things were already in creation of first day. Says the Gemara. Tanech. What is the toyu? Toyu kav yoroi shemaki v'skol oilam kuloi shemimenu yotzo choshech lo'ilam. As I talk the Bach, the gills of the Bach. Where do we know that this kav of choshech is surrounding the whole world? Shenema Yoshes choshech sisroi sevivoisov. Right. So you see over there Yoshes choshech. This is sevivoisov all around it. And as we know that the Ramban in the beginning of Bereshis, as he says that this kav yoroi is the koyach hayuli. And from this was the beginning of creation. Boyu, what is the boyu? Elu avonim amefulomois. What means mefulomois? So Rashi says mefulomois is loshon of lichluach. That means moist. Ameshukoi batoi. Shemen yoisimayim. From there comes out the water of the Torah comes out from this boyu, from these giant stones. Sheneimar not aleo kav toyu ve'avnei boyu. So what do we learn? That toyu is the kav, and boyu is the stones, right? The not oleo kav toyu, that's the kav, what we say, the kav yoroik, and that's the avnei boyu. So from this pasuk we say that the toyu is the kav, and boyu is the avonim. And okay, we can start also nafkamina what we say legabe different things. Okay, says the Gemara weiter. The light was the creation the first day. You see that the sun, the moon, the stars, they are the source of light. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu put them on the fourth day of creation. So we see over there, that's what. Then it says over there that what it was fourth day, and for the Gemara. And for the Gemara, that's the teretz of the Bach, the Bach. This light, or the everyone could see what's going to be the next generation. ולמי גונזוי, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu saving it for, לצדיקים לא עשית לו, ושנאמר, וירא אלוהים ישראל כי טוב, ואם טוב אלו צדיק, שנאמר, אם הוא צדיק כי טוב, and that is the tzadikim. And what's the pshat of it? So the Maharsha explains l'shitosik. The Maharsha fragt the shaila. On the pasuk itself, we could ask. It says, Yehi oyer. And it says, and then so we see HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the oyer on the first day. Says the Maharsha that on the pasuk itself we could answer like Chacham say later on. And they didn't hang them till when? Till the fourth day. But Rav was machshiv midas shoyim midas laila that they were created when? And the first day. So it must be that the moiros was also in the first day because midas shoyim midas laila depends on what? Sun, moon. So if we say midas shoyim or midas laila was on the first day, so it has to be that also Tliyas HaMoira is going to be the first day. And that was the shine of the Gemara. The shine is Daka, Midas Yoim, Midas Laila. And the light was there the first day, the Seder. I don't have a problem. The light was there and it was hung only in the Wednesday, or what we call the fourth day. The shine is on the Midas Yoim, Midas Laila. Midas Yoim, Midas Laila means 24 hours. We have day, we have night. And that was only when we hang the when HaKadosh Baruch Hu hung the thing. The Maharsha explained to them, the Oz Deshe, Gonza HaKadosh Baruch Hu, was when Nikba in the first day. And there was created Midas Yoim, Midas Laila, just like HaKadosh Baruch Hu was going to it. And again, in the Wednesday, he created different moiros. The Maharsha. Says the Gemara, Kevan Sheru HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Kevan Sheru, Oyer Shegozel HaTzadikim Miyad, Somach Shenemar, Oyer Tzadikim Yismach. Now this Shaila, when HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the light, and this is already, and when it started to shine the sun, this is a machlokes tanoi. Ketanoi. Steht in Bereich dazu. Oyer shebora HaKadosh Baruch Hu b'yom rishon, odom tzoifu u'mamid boim, misoifu oilo ve'ad tzoifu. Divrei Rabbi Yaakov. V'chachom omrim, hein ein me'oiro shenivru b'yom rishon. Ve'lo nitlu ad yom revi, and that one stated over there, Yehi, the same light, what was created on the first day, Yehi me'oiro v'erki hashomayim. They are the two me'oiros what were created already. Omar Rav Zutra bar Tuvi, Omar Rav, be'asorot devorim nivro ilom. What's the 10 things that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world? Bechochma. What's Chochma? Chochma is yedias advorim. Yeah, let's look at Rashi. Bechochma yoidea ma shalomah. Back one finger in Rashi, one finger in the Gemara. Bechochma says Rashi, what's Chochma? Yoidea ma shalomah. Ubetevuna zog the Gemara tevuna. Yeah, ubetevuna says Rashi tevuna. So maybe davar chodosh mepulpul chochma. So that's tevuna, understanding davar mitoich davar. So the Gemara ubedas. What's the das of Rashi? Das ishu. That means ishu vadas. Yeah, what's called ishu vadas. So the Gemara ubekoyach. What's koyach of Rashi? Ukoyach hasroya. Ubegeora. What's geora? Log the Gemara, so Rashi says benezifa. Yeah, Rashi says what's geora? Geora nezifa. I mean, like Kamosh Garbo Roman. We skip on Rashi because the Gemara is brought down later. Yeah, ubegvura, log the Gemara, log Rashi. Let's go back to Rashi. Gvura Saleim. Let's go back to the Gemara. There's no Rashi on there anymore, but let's see the other 4 things. Betzedek, ubemishpot, bechesed, uberachamim. And the Gemara explains a mekor for each and one of these things. Bechachma bisvuna. When do we see that the God created the world? Bechachma bisvuna. And we see it's a big enough community to us. It's not stam, it's agalite, but it's a big enough community for tachlis hayediyah, for tachlis abriyah, to understand what is each and one of these things of the Eser spheres, Eser Masois, Eser, the many things. What we know that nafkaminas that the HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world in this thing. Okay, so we're gonna see this in a minute. Bechachma bisvino. Nechsil Hashem bechachma yosad eretz. Koinen shomayim bisvuno. Right? So Hashem bechachma yosad eretz. That's the chachma. We know chachma bino das. And chachma bino das. That's the chachma bino das. Right? So chachma yosad eretz. Koinen shomayim bisvuno. Bedas. Nechsil bedatoi doi mois nivkeu. Bedatoi bekoyach ubekvura. The creation of the world. Nechsiv meichin hori bekoychoi neezor. Neezor. What is neezor? Ezor. Ezor lemostom. Ezor means a cattle. So neezor begvura. Chogul begvura. Begeara. Nechsiv amudei shomayim yeroifepu. Mahu migra'aro. So that means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to shout on them. They will rest in the place, like a person is like gets a shock from a shout, so he stands in the same place. Yeah, that's the Metzudas explains over there. Betzedek u'mishpat, where do we know that the creating of the world was tzedek u'mishpat? Chsiv tzedek u'mishpat mechoi kisecha, and that means the achonas hakisei was betzedek u'mishpat. That's part of the creation of the world. The Maharsha says that not that the kisei hakavod was created in Sheshim Reishis. Why? Because that was created already before the world. Just while the kisei hakavod was created from two things that the world was created, and that is בצדק ומשפט. בחסד ורחמים זה גמורה דכסיב, זכור רחמך השם, וחסדך כי מאוילום הימו. We darshan from Prias Oilom Heimo, ki meoilom heimo. What's meoilom heimo? They are from the beginning of the world. They are the chesed ורחמים. Says the Gemara, Omar Abido Amarav, B'shor Shebo HaKadosh Baruch Hu Oilom, Oyom Marchi v'Oilech Mo Shtei Pakiyoi Shel Shesi, like two balls of wool, and that they spreading till at Chagiga that they shouldn't spread anymore. Shenemar Amudei Shomai Elov Yisrael Megaro. So v'ayinu da'amar kreish v'ayinu da'amar shlokish. May nechsiv ani kel shakai ani shomarti lo'ilam dai, and that's the shame of shakai is dai. Shomar dai. Yeah, that's kel shakai. Shomar dai. That's a big enough kamina actually also in the little bit in the story what we learn out that this Shem tells us that the Kadosh Baruch Hu created the world, and that is the world of Shaka. Okay, maybe we're gonna have to speak in different time about these things. Ikedamra says the Gemara, lefi the Bach, Omar Shlokish, B'shor Shebo HaKadosh Baruch Hu es hayom, Oyomarti v'oilech at Chagiga HaKadosh Baruch Hu v'yibeshoy, shenemar goyer bayom v'yibeshoy v'chol ha'na'aros hecheriv. So the Maharsha says that we find a Geor in Yamsuf, which says v'yigar b'Yamsuf. But in the Yam Stam we don't find a Gearo. Just what? The Gearo is Misachas the Priaso, you know, as I talked the Maharsha. Tanu Rabbanon. Bisham Yomrim Shomayim Nivru Tchilo. V'achar kach Nivres Haaretz. Shenemar, first the creation of Shomayim, and then the Haaretz. Shenemar Bereishis Bor Elokim Es HaShomayim Es Haaretz. So what says first? Shomayim says first. U'Beisilo Yomrim Eretz Nivres Tchilo. V'achar kach Shomayim. Shenemar V'yoyim asois Hashem Elokim Eretz HaShomayim. So what says first in the Pasuk? V'yoyim asois Elokim Eretz, and then Shomayim. Omar Lohem Beisila LeBeishamai Ledivreichem. If you what you say that Shomayim was first and then Eretz, Odom Boine Aliyah v'Chagach Boine Bais. First you build the loft and then you build the house. Nah, it doesn't mean Sheneemar, because it says about the Shomayim that they are called the Aliyah. Where do we see that the Shomayim are called the Aliyah? State over there in the Pasuk, Boine b'Shomayim Aliyah Yisod. The Agudoso Yaleret Yesodo. It says that the Shomayim is the Aliyah. How can you build the Aliyah before you build the base? Answers Beishamai to Beisilel, Omolem Beishamai to Beisilel. Ledivreichem, if you say that what? That the Oretz is built first, or the Moise Shrafra Vachagak Oise Kisei, a person first builds a Hadoim, that means for the feet, like a small stall for the feet, and then he builds a chair. First you build a chair, and the height of the chair, you build the stall for the feet. Sheneemar, it says about the Eretz that this is the stall, that this is the Hadoim, and the Shomayim is the chair. Where do we see it? Koyomar Hashem, Hashomayim Kisi, V'oretz Hadoim Ragloi, Eize Bayis Tivnu Li, V'eize Mokom Yinufos, Yeh, Aftoire. So, V'achachom, Aftoire V'achachom אומרים, זה וזה, Sai Shomayim, Sai Eretz Ke'achas Nivru, Sheneemar, Af Yodi is the Eretz, V'yeminen Tipcho Shomayim, Koyrani Aleim, Yamdu Yaakov. That means the Shomayim and the Eretz, when the creation of the world, it was together. That means Bisham Beisila, what they're going to say about this Pasuk Yachtov, in my Yachtov, the Levishtal from that, the one that they don't, they disconnect from each other. Fading Gemara when we come the feed back, we call Mokoim Kosher Kreator, the steer of the Psukim, because one place it says the Shomayim was created first, right? It says Be'yom Hashem, Elokim Eretz Shomayim, so the Eretz was first, and then it says Bereshis Bar Elokim, it's a Shomayim, it's also the Shomayim was first. The steer. Omar Shlokish. Shenivo, when the Shomayim and Eretz was created, Bar Shomayim Achagach Boretz. Or Kshenato, when it is put it in place, Noto Orez Achagach Noto Shomayim. Says the Gemara, my Shomayim. What is Shomayim? What is the word of Shomayim? Omar Rabbi Yosi Bar Chanine, Shomayim. It means Shomayim. Over there is water. Shom goes on the Rakia. Yeah, Shom on the Rakia. There is water. There is Mayim. It says there is Rakia. Besoy Chamay ve'i mavdil bein mayim lemoim. Vayas Elokim es Rakia. ויבדל בין מים אשר מתחת לרוקיע, ובין המים אשר על הרוקיע, yet the מים עליונים, מים תחתונים, I the Marshal, the answer sort of about this thing. But the state of what state over there after that? Vayikra Elokim Lorokia Shom Maim. Very good. Shom Maim. The mem of the middle of the Maim is Shom, and the mem you could use both places, right? Shom, and then we use the mem again, Maim. Right? There's also the mem uses the for the mem for the shin before Shom, and the mem you use also for the yim. Shom Maim. Shom Maim, and that's the before the state over there in the psukim. And this is the Marashah. Masechet Tone, what Shomayim, Eish Umayim, Melamed, She'evion HaKadosh Baruch Hu v'Torfon, he mixed it Zeh b'Zeh, ve'also Mohen, Rokia, he don't permit Rokia. The, right, the Rabbi Shapir always used to say, what is Shomayim? Everyone is Shom. Shom, everyone is running there. Shom. And the Shom, Meloshan Rabbi is Shomayim. Shomim. Shomim. Alle laufen dorten. Because the world, everyone is running. Where are you running? You're running to there. You're running to the Sham. What's the Sham? What's the Sham? But this is a very interesting thing. Maybe we should focus 1 second on it. There's so much to say over here. Oh, well, we know that the Machloikes Bisham Meisila, Shomayim Vo Tchilo, Oretz Vo Tchilo, Meisila say, Eretz Vo Tchilo, and then Shomayim. What's the Pshat? What's the Pshat over in this Machloikes? So we find over here the Machloikes Bisham say, Shomayim Vo Tchilo, Chaka Eretz. It says Bereshit Bara Elokim es Hashamayim ve'es ha'oretz, first Shamayim then Eretz. Meisila say Eretz Nivas Tchilo, it says B'yom Asois Elokim Eretz Hashamayim. So what's the Machloikes Bisham Meisila? So someone explain it. The Machloikes, the famous Machloikes, the Rambam, with the rest of the Rishonim. The Rambam in Moire, the Rambam in Moire Nevuchim, in Chelek Gimel, Perek Yudalet, says the Rambam, that's not true to say that all the Galgalim, when we mean the Galgalim, we mean anything with orbits, yeah? If it's a planet or stars or mazolos, were created to serve the sun or to serve this little world. And to serve this world, what's Moshe Kecheres and Nishmo. Why? Says the Rambam, right? Says the Rambam, you don't prepare such big orbits just for what? For a small kernel of sand. I think a gargir shel choil, that's a lot of the Rambam. Even though from Pshuta Mikroes, this is the that what the old Bria is for the person, but the Rambam explains the Shitosoi. Yeah, Rambam explains the Shitosoi. So that is the Shit of Beishamai. And that's what they say, Shomayim V'Utchila. That means the Shomayim have, they themselves have a tachlis, they have a mator. They didn't create it for B'Meshamish the world. We still say no. Like the Sefer Ikrim, right? Like many other Rishonim, and they disagree with the Rambam, the Sefer Ikrim, Yosef Elboy, many other Rishonim disagree with the Rambam and say no. The ganze creation is Meshamish the person. The old Bria has no purpose. There's no tachlis, no matorah. Chutz in this world, in Am Hashem Asher Bekirbo, as the Rabbi Yosef Elboy says in Sefer Ikrim. And Oivazoi, Oretz Nivas Tchilo. And everything what's created after the Oretz is for the Oretz. Shomayim v'chol tzavon is to be Meshamish the Oretz. We find many places in Shas that Bishamai are much more Dvorim Shmimim. That means something that's above our Saga and Beisilel are much more the Artzius, more the Gashmius. Now, the Gemara says in Beitzid after Zayin Amud Aleph. You remember the Gemara in Beitzid after Zayin Amud Aleph? Bishamai say Mechad v'Shabbos leShabbos. That means Sheishis Mas. Everything is a Achon for Shabbos, right? If you would find a nice animal, a nice cow, what he would say, this is the Chovat Shabbos. And then he would see Noim, and on Monday he would say, get that one, I'll get this. Right? Everything was Achon for Shabbos. Sunday, Monday, everything was Achon for Shabbos. Right? Today, this is the Tachlis of the world. And we also we say if you find us a Bisham Yisila Legabe the Chanukah Shabbos the Chofale from a base. Bisham say the first night Madlik how much 8. Then Poichas Voilach Bisham say the first night Nerechod Moisi Voilach says the Marashov there Bisham say like that teretz over the Beis Yosef that the first night they divided the Shemin into 8 because Ein Soichin Alanes. Sometimes the first night already was the Nikar Alanes of 8 days. Bisham say no Baruch Hashem Yoim Yoim today. We sure that the Kishma was going to give us Shemin also for the rest of the days. We don't have to do the nest the night. We find it many, many places also, the same thing also what we find in the Gemara in Shabbos, Aflamid Aleph, Amid Aleph, Maise Benochi Echod, who came in front of Ishamai. He tells him, Geireini al Menashe Telamdeni Kol HaTorah Kulok, Shani Oimed al Regel Achas. Doch HaPoi Be'amas HaBinyan. Right? He came to Hillel, and Hillel tells him, the Aloch Soni, the Chavoch Lo Yisavi. That's the whole Torah. The Hidoch Zil Gemara. Pshat is that they still say that after the Chamoicho, that's the Yesod of the whole Torah. Why? Because that is the Tachdis Abriya, the person, and everything was created for a person. Aber Lefi Beis Hillel, no, Lefi Beis Shammai, it's much more than that. You can't learn it al regel achas, because it's much deeper than that. But Lefi them, we wanted once to explain. You remember we spoke about it that the Machlokes Beis Shammai Beis Hillel also legabe. It's a malbim. Let me say it's a malbim. Lefi the malbim we could explain azoi. That I think we said it 2 years ago in Sukkot. Sukkot we said this vote, and maybe it's true, maybe not. But the vote is followed al pi. We said the vote al pi the malbim. The malbim says what's the machlokes in a sukkah? Ayoyishev roishev erube b'sukkah v'shulchanu b'seich habayis. Right? So Bishamai say lo yotzo, Bishidai say yotzo. Bishamai say lo yotzo. Why shemu yigo achas shulchanu and he's going to eat outside of the sukkah? He has to bring the table into the sukkah. Bishidai say no yotzo. We're not choishes. That means, Beishamai say, being in the Gashmias into the Ruchnias. Right? We said the Sukkah is a Mokum HaShorash HaShchine, right? Is Bavust and all the things. The Shchine is Soich HaOlam, not the Sukkah. Soich HaOlam is it's a place of HaShorash HaShchine, the Sukkah. You have to be in, it's a place of Ruchnias. You have to be in the Shulchan. The Shulchan is Shulchan Shel Adam. The Shulchan, the Gashmias, you have to bring into the Ruchnias. That's Bishamai. Bishamai say, no, Baruch Hashem, Yom Yom. You have the place of Ruchnias, you have the place of Gashmias. Says, we pass in this thing, we pass in Azoi Vi, Bishamai. Azoi Zok Toises. Toises Nav Gimel. Right? Toises Nav Gimel and Sukkah. We pass in Bishamai, that the Oichel, Oish Verubu, Sukkah, Shechonu, Yisrei Habayis, is Lo Yot. We pass in Bishamai. Why? Because the matzav of a Sukkah is a matzav of Ashoras HaShchina. And when there will be Ashoras HaShchina, straight from Arizal, the Malbim brings it down, and straight from Arizal, and Lo Asid Lova, you're going to pass Nazoi Bishamai. You're going to pass Nazoi Bishamai. What means you're going to pass Nazoi Bishamai? Because the world, Mala Haaretz, there's Hashem Kamayim LaYom Echasi. Lo Yirov LaLechem, Lo Yitom LaMayim, Ki Lishmoya, is Divrei Hashem. So that means it's going to be as a matzah that everything is going to be Ruchnias. So they're going to pass Nazoi Bishamai. And that is the pshat. Lefi them, we wanted to say that's the pshat also, that Lo Asid Lova, HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings a mitzvah kalo to test the goyim. And right, and mevati veyoytzim. What the pshat mitzvah kalo? Why that Sukkah? Why that Sukkah? Lefi them very good. Because Sukkah shows us that a matzav of passing like Beishamai, passing that the Shomayim is there, more of a Ruchnias life, and that the goyim can't stand. The Ruchnias life, that the goyim can't stand. But this fits very good over here with the Gemara. Okay, but the Atvorim Arukim. But lefi what we said the Yesod 2 years ago, Sukkah, it fits very good with the Gemara. Beishamai always go more with the Ruchnias. And we still say, Baruch Hashem Yom Yom, Lo Asid Lova, as we said, maybe that's the pshat in the Arizal, that Lo Asid Lova, we're going to pass on like Beishamai, because Lo Asid Lova is going to be more of a Ruchnias Nik. Okay, let's continue weiter. Maybe after the shir in 7 minutes, we could speak out a little bit more what there's so much to speak. Let's see, Lechol HaPochos turn the daf. Zog the Gemara. Shoal Rabbi Shmuel es Rabbi Akiva kshayu malachim baderech. Shoal Rabbi Shmuel is 3 lines in the end of the Amud. Yeah, you have it? Shoal Rabbi Shmuel es Rabbi Akiva kshayu malachim baderech. Omar li, Ato, sheshimashno esnochu mish gamzu chof beishono, 22 years. And you know that Nochu mish gamzu was special. What he was special with? Shoyodeyesh kol esin shebatoiro. Maybe do you know what he does with this S? The first S. Es ha-shamayim ve'esoretz mo yodeyesh boim. Omar loi. So he answers them. Rabbi Akiva answers Rabbi Shmuel. He would dash nazoi. Omar loi. Ilu ne'emar shamayim ve'oretz. Everyone would say Bereshis bo Elokim shamayim ve'oretz without the word S. I would say shamayim ve'oretz. Shmo Yisrael shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Right? Shamayim ve'oretz. I'm the gills of the Bach. I'm reading it. Shamayim ve'oretz. Shmo Yisrael shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Aber achsov shene'emar es ha-shamayim ve'es oretz. What do you learn out from this? Shomayim, Shomayim Mamesh, Eretz, Eretz Mamesh. Okay, very good. Daf Yud Beis Amud Beis. Continue the Gemara to explain. because it says Es HaShomayim, so we know that the Shomayim, right, that there's no Shomayim, and for sure that there's no, that the Oretz is not the names of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it says Es HaShomayim. So why do we need Es HaOretz? Right? Once we know that Es HaShomayim, so we know that it's not the name of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so why do we need also Es HaOretz? So the Gemara, Es HaOretz lo moli. And for the Gemara, le'agdim Shomayim lo'oretz. The teacher, the Shomayim was created before the Oretz. Why? Because if I wouldn't say Es HaOretz, I would say Es HaShomayim v'Oretz. I would say they were created like one in one go. And there was not first Shomayim and then Eretz, only because you can't say both of them together. And that's why you say Es. You say no, first was Shomayim and then Oretz. First was Shomayim, then Oretz. Frek Toisves. We learned beforehand, Beyoim Asois Hashem Elokim Eretz Shomayim, that the Eretz was created beforehand. Even if it says of the S, explains Toisves over there, we darshan because the Shinui HaSeider in the Psukim. Because it says Eile Toldois Hashomayim ve'oretz beiboram, and then it says beyoim asois eretz hashomayim, right? And that's what we said to be masmich eretz tasiyah. Rabbi Yochanan says that he's not goyer. It looks like he's not goyer over in the Gemara es ha'oretz lo moli because it says ve'kevan shekosav es hashomayim kosav nam es ha'oretz. So he's not goyer the old shaila. Says the Gemara weiter. Okay. So because the Gemara started to explain over here the pasuk of Bereshis, the Gemara starts over here all of the psukim of Bereshis. Because once we went into it, and that's the derech of the Gemara, we go into one thing. Sometimes we follow with that thing. Okay, so let's continue the psukim of Sefer Bereshis. Steht in the pasuk ve'oretz hoyasa toyu vavoyu, right? Ve'choshech al pnei se'oim ve'ruach eloikim merachepes al pnei amayim. Take the Gemara. Michti. V'shomayim itchim Bereshis. We said, Shomayim, we started first, right? Beresh Bara Elokim is Shomayim. It says in the pasuk, it's Shomayim Esoretz, Oy Bazoi. Maish no de Kochoshi, Maisei Eretz. Why you said that you first created Shomayim? So why you start to explain how do you do the Eretz? First, finish Maisei Shomayim, and then go to the Eretz. You say, Eretz, oh, so how was the Eretz? Tane de Beira Bishmuel. Moshe lemelech Bosov Adom, Shomar le'avodom. Hashkimu lepitri, come early in the morning. Lemochol, that's the figures of the basket. He finds also women and also men. People that they don't wake up early and they wake up early. The same thing was over here. HaKadosh Baruch Hu called the Shomayim first to be Nivra. And it was Eretz, it was Keilu Ein Darko Lashkim. And the whole Maise Eretz was, and that's why we said first the Maaseh. Yeah, that's what the Rashi comes and explains. It says Rashi like the show, right? The lo iksivu. Yes. Avamine kachasivo velo sheyesh alikos nei shemes kechol leoch hakosov stag. Lemi sheida kolash. Ochename the krot the Shomayim tchilo avalei eretz eida kolashkim. Ve'oit shekol Maaseh eretz mesunim u'Maaseh Shomayim meirus v'zu ashkime. Imo yishanivo kachas acherit chil savar Maaseh tchila because the eretz was created faster. Huh? Oh, so this is a very taka Rashi taka daf. There's a little bit shver Rashi. Okay, Tanya. Amei Sioiva. Oy loem leberiyois sheroyois ve'einon yoidoin ma'oin royois. Oim dois ve'ein yoidois al ma'in oim dois. They're standing and they don't know on what. What's enough gemina? So you can see the Marshal says what's oiloim. What's the oiloim? Yes, a person can live in this life and he doesn't know what he's here for. האורץ על מים ארץ, על עמודים, או לעמודים, שנאמר, המרגיז ארץ למקוימו, ועמודהו יספלוץ. That means that the eretz is standing on עמודים, המרגיז עמודים, ועמודהו, the עמודים of the eretz. עמודי על מה, על what is it standing on? על המים. שנאמר, לרויקה האורץ על המים. רויקה is a lotion of spreading, right? שטיחה, פרישה. ומים, what is standing on? על ההורים. שנאמר, על הורים יעמדו מים, והורים על רוח. That's the gears of the bass. שנאמר, כי הנה יוצא הורים ובויר רוח. What's the pshat הורים by רוח? The teacher of the הורים stand on the רוח. ורוח בסעורו. שנאמר, רוח סעורו יסד דברו. כאילו it says, this רוח does the סעורו. סעורו תלויו בזרועו של הקדוש ברוך הוא שנאמר, ומתחת זרועו יסוילו. מתחת the whole יצירה is the זרועו של הקדוש ברוך הוא that they are holding the whole thing. Yeah, and everything depends on the gvura of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as we know, lechol zroya in gvura. As they bring the Messiah of Shasavayim Hashem Da'or. V'chachon oimrim, al yudbei samudim oimedes, on 12 amudim, shene'emar yatzev gvulo yisamim, how much gvulo yisamim, lemispar b'nei Yisrael. And what's a mispar b'nei Yisrael? 12 Shvatim, we have 12 Shvatim. Frag the Tur Yeven, what's the Mechachom Oimrim? Mashman, they disagree with Rabbi Yossi. Rabbi Yossi didn't say Oretz Oimenes Al Amudim. He didn't say how much is the number. Yes, they could be Rabbi Yossi's masking. To explain, maybe you could say, says the Tur Yeven, because Rabbi Yossi says Al Amudim, and it's talking about Amudeo Yispalotzon. So Amudim is Miut Rabin, Shnaim. So if you're Rabbi Yossi, you're going to have to say it's only 2. And this is Dr. Tur Yeven. Another pshat says the Tur Yeven that past in the pasuk in Gvulo Yis'amim are 70. Why? Kemispar Bnei Yisrael. What's the Mispar Bnei Yisrael when they went down to Mitzrayim? V'shivim nefesh yodu. That's why it's not mashma to the Tanoim that for this pasuk you learn 12. And that's the machlokes. Nachon you say 12. And if you're it's or 2 or 70. As is Dr. Tur Yeven. Says the Gemara Vayta v'yesh oyim al Shiva. Yeah, that's the Bach Amudim. Shenemar chotzvo Amudeo Shiva. Rav Lezer ben Shavua Imer al Amud Echod. Who's the Amud? Tzadik Shmo Yishenemar, Tzadik Yesoid Oilo. Says the Gemara Rav Yudah Shtei Rekim, Ein Shenemar, Ein LaHashem Olokei Hashomayim. That's one. Hu Shemei Hashomayim. That's the second one. Rish Lakish Amar Shiva, the 7 Rekim. Eiloin, what's the 7 Rekim? Viloin, Rokia, Shchokim, Zvul, Ma'oin, Machoin, Arobois. That's the 7 things. And the Maharsha says that this is filter as well. What we say in this Ma'amar, says the Maharsha, we don't know what the pshat in it, and of them Zokrim Mufle Mincho Al Tidrosh. That's the Maharsha. All of the other things we understand. The Maharsha says, and this Yodanu Lechaven Lohem, and of them Zokrim Val Keino Malti Libozeh Mufle Mincho Al Tidrosh. That's the Maharsha. So let's see very quickly what is the 7, and we're going to have to finish already. So Viloin, what's the 7? Let's see the 7. Where do you see the 7? And then we're going to finish. Viloin, the first one, as we said, is the Viloin. That means the light, yeah, the sun comes out from the second one into the first one, but goes out from his baggage, yeah, and it spreads the light, what was dark till now. That the Knesset Yetzirah is the Chidush of Ma'aseh Bereshis. Toshis fragt of how can you see the stars at night? Because they're in the Rokia Hasheni, as we can see later on. And that's why it explains Fakir from Rashi, what we explain now. Nichnas Shachis in the world, and from there comes out the light. And Yoitis Alvis from the world, and Fakir, you don't have it in the world. And that's why you can see the Koichavim that in the second Rokia. And these are Toshis. Again, I'm just going to explain. I see it all. You didn't understand. Rashi says, Nichnas Le'Yosei comes in and out. So let's say this is the second Rokia, this is the first Rokia. It goes in and out. Correct? Of them, says the Koichovim liegen in the second Rokia. So how can you see at night? It goes in at night, right? In the morning it goes out, and the night it comes back in. How can you see the Rokia? That's why he says, Yoitze, that means he goes out, right? In the morning he's here, and at the night he goes out, and that's why at night you can see the Koichovim because it's in the second one. The Turayim effect, Oiro comes down from the Viloin. The sun is Meir al-Oretz. Okay, so we find first Rashi, I and the Turayim, and we find first Rashi. Okay, but we don't really have time now to go into it. Shenemar, Hanoi kadoik. Kadoik means like a Yerio, Shomayim, Va'itzachim Korel Hashemes. We learned the way that Shomayim are not Meshamesh only as a Yerio Prusa. Rokia, the second one is Rokia, Shemoichamu Levono Kitzoim Azol is Kvui, Shenemar, right? Right? Shchokim, Sheboirechaim, Oido, Yotoich, Hanois Man, Latzadikim, Losid, Lovoy. And that's why they call Shchokim. Shchokim is also Shchike, rubbing. Shchike and Tchine. And we say to Yechenes, the Tzadikim is Doira Midbar, like it's mashma from the Pasuk of there, it's talking about Doira Midbar, yeah? And of Psukim. And that's the Girse of the thing, as we can see in the Pasuk. Shenemar, it says of Doira Midbar, Veitzav Shchokim Imal, Vedalsi Shemai Posach, Vayimter Aleim, Man Lechol, Vayamter Aleim, Man Lechol. Zvul, the fourth one is Zvul, Shebo Yerushalayim, Beisamidos, Mizbeach, Bonui, that means Yerushalayim Shel Ma'alo. ומיכאל עשה הגודל אוי מדומקים עולו קום בכל יום שנאמר בנוי בניסי בייזבו לך מוכוי לשבתך אוי לומים. And the Maharsha explains what's Benoi. Benoi is Yerushalayim Shel Ma'alo. Bonisi Bayis means Beisamigdash Shel Ma'alo. Zvul is in the Mizbech. And the Sar Godel is called, who's the Sar Godel? Daniel. Right? The Kohen Godel Shel Ma'alo. In the Migdash Shel Ma'alo we have a Sar Godel, that's Daniel. My Makriv, what Daniel, what's Michael? Sorry, Michael Sar Godel. What is Makriv? Michael Sar Godel. וחיטה על דעתו שיש לשום כבוסים או לשמיים לסקוסים אלא מקרים לשמו של צדיקים. That's the Girsa of the Bach. לשמו של צדיקים. And the Maharsha says on that is when we're talking the Tefillah. ואיש ישראל ותפילה עושים. Be'av ose kabel, no, Sfarad Meir, or Be'av ose kabel Berotzoin. Okay. Be'isha Yisrael Silosom, Be'av ose kabel Berotzoin. What's the Isha Yisrael Berotzoin? That's the Neshomis of Klal Yisrael, the Isha Yisrael. That's the Isha Yisrael. As I take the two, the two on the Chaynos here, Kuf Chof. As I talked that's the prat, the Isha Yisrael. Says the Gemara, Minala, the Ika Shamayim. Where do we know that Zvul is called Shamayim? He says Zvul is one of the Rekim. Says the Gemara, the Chsim, Habeit Mishamayim, Urei Mizvul, Kotach Mitafel Tefel. Right? Ayeki, Nosfol, Gurasefel. So we see that Zvul is Shamayim. The Zvul is Shamayim. And the Maharsha says that the Ein Yerushalayim Shel Ma'alo, that's Mechuvenes Yerushalayim Shel Mato, and that is what we're davening. The Maharsha explains that okay, we're going to stop over here because I see it's mamish too late. We're going to continue tomorrow on more. Just going to finish the Maharsha. We're going to finish over here, so if someone has to leave, he knows tomorrow. Not so we're going to continue over here. So we did the half of it, even it's wider, but it looks like half. Anyway, the Maharsha explained that what we say in the Tefillah. Shachis Minche, that's Bayoim. The Shachis and Minche is Bayoim, it's Hoiva. Right? As the Pasuk finishes over there, Tfilo Lekeil Chai. But Tfilas Ma'ariv is Reshus. That's what the Maharsha explains over here. That's the Pshat over here in the Pasuk, right? Ayei Kinos for Ugvu Rosefa. So we see that the Zul is Shomai. Let's go back what we learned over here a little bit on the Gemara. So we said beforehand, Omar Shlokish, Shenivu Boro Shomayim, right? Shenivu Boro Shomayim, ואחר כך Boro Eretz. וכשנוטו, when he younger, Noto Eretz, ואחר כך Noto Shomayim. So they bring down the Ramban. The Nachal Eliyahu explains what's the pshat of the Gemara. Lefi the Ramban, very, very famous Ramban, a Yesoidizik Ramban in Parshas Bereshis, the beginning of Parshas Bereshis. And in the beginning, HaKadosh Baruch Hu created everything Yesh Me'ayin. But what HaKadosh Baruch Hu created Yesh Me'ayin? Only a very, very, very small Yesod. As the Ramban says, Yesod dak me'oid, ein boi mamesh. But that is the Koyach HaYuli. And that's the Koyach HaMamtzi Muchol Lekabel Atzura. Yeah, Koyach HaMor, some want to say that this is the Nikro Koyach. And that is called the Choymer HaYuli. And after that, HaKadosh Baruch Hu didn't create anything. There's no Yesh Me'ayin. That means Yesh Me'ayin. Says the Ramban, Achakach lo yiboro dovo yesh me'ayin. Elo moise choymer hayuli, and that choymer hayuli is mamtzi kol halevush, kol hatzuros, kol hatikunim, everything. And those are the Ramban. Some want to say that created, that was the Big Bang, maybe. I still want the whole thing about this. It could be ken zayin chleisish. If someone has a shine, it's nicht kan stira. Anyway, the Ramban says that the first bria of the choymer hayuli was the brias hashomayim, and that was one choymer. One masa, you could call it that way, yeah? The Eretz, anything else what was over there, that was a different point. And if he them, he says, to explain the psukim over here, the Gemara over here, Shenivreu, what is Shenivreu? The Bria, the first Bria, Shenivreu, that is the Choymer HaYuli, that was Yesh Me'ayin. So that is the Shomayim. That is the Shomayim. Ukshenoto, that means that HaKadosh who created out of the Choymer HaYuli, and he was Malbish at the Tzure, he was Metak in it, yeah? And that's the Eretz Kodmo. That's what says. That says on the Bria, on the Koyach HaYuli, and that's what says over there. By Yoim Asoy Hashem Elokim Eretz Shomayim, is talking about on the Yetzira already. There's Bria and there's Yetzira. So the Bria, the Yerech Shomayim, that's the Koyach HaYuli. But the Yetzira, that was first the Eretz. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, by Yoim Asoy, that the Yetzira is Eretz Shomayim, and what we say over the Bria was Bereshis Bara Hashem Elokim Eretz Shomayim, Ves Oretz, and that is the Shomayim and so. So it explains the psukim. Okay. Now, we learned beforehand. We said we're going to speak about the Eder oil, right? Eder oil. So there's a big machlokes in the Rishonim. Is Choshech? We learned Odom Rishon, right? We learned Minorat Atlo Rakia, and we said that the HaKadosh created Asorot Dvorim Nivru B'Yom Rishon. Right, we said one of them was Oil v'Choshech. Shomayim v'Oretz, Oil v'Choshech. So the machlokes Rishonim, when Choshech is a bria b'fnei atzmo, or it's only Eder oil. Over Ele Choshech is a rayach the Gemara that it's a bria b'fnei atzmo. Another rayach what the Meforshim asks is from a Gemara Psoch. Gemara Psoch in the base of Medalef, the Gemara says that Karye rachamole leneoire, v'karye rachamole lechashucha. That means it's much over there. Also, the Torah called it Noire, light. the Torah called it darkness. It's mashma that what this is mamish bria b'fnei atzmo. And bria is not the eder oil, right? Another shaila that before she asked from Chazal. It's brought down in the Rashi, right? Rashi brings it down ala Torah. And in the 7 days or 6 days, Sheshim Bereshis, Shimshu oil v'achoysh be'erbuvia. Right? As I said, Rashi. Now, if oil is light and choshech is eder oil, what's be'erbuvia? How can be be'erbuvia? No, a little bit doesn't make sense. And am I? Yeah, Rashi ala Torah. I'm gonna bring you Rashi. I can't remember inside and there. I don't remember. See, I'm gonna have to look at the Rashi inside. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. Well, okay, let's see. Where's the Rashi? No, you have them by the Mabul. No, after the Mabul says. Rashi has like. להבדיל בין היום ובין הלילה, משנגנז האור הראשון, אבל בשיבס, נשלחה לכם בששס, ימי בראשיס, שימשו האור והחוש הראשונים, זה ביום וזה בלילה, שניהם יחד, בין ביום ובין בלילה. אין לו קרשי בנוסחה אחרת, in פוסק י"ד, יהיה beginning, להבדיל בין היום ובין הלילה. זה רש"י על התורה. So the Choyah for Rashi al Torah is much more that what that there was two different, because you can't say be'erbuvia that they were mashamish together if oil is just choishlech is the oil. So it must be that there are two separate brias. And noch a shaila fragt the Bach already fragt us on the Achaim and Simen Vov on the what we say on the Birkat HaShachar. Fragt shnei yoytzer oil u'vayre choishech. So it looks like the choishech is definitely a bria b'fnei atzma. On the pasuk, Vayomesh Choshech, say the Ben Ezra, what's Vayomesh? Yomesh Choshech Milof Mishush. And you can actually feel it. And they could be feeling, they could be memashes, they could rub it. The Choshech, Mamish, it was thick. Lefi them. So what Rashi says over there, that the oil that was created in Shiva Yemei Bereshis, or Shisha Yemei Bereshis, because was going to the Tzadikim Lasidla, because there was not Roidish infused. The Memes is a Bria B'fnei Atzma. Oil and choshech, two of the brias, and both of them are very, very strong. The oil is strong, and the choshech is strong, and that was at the beginning of the bria. And these two brias, mamish, was like yomish choshech was mamish, as a mamash, tangible, you could say, yeah. And that's boil choshech. But that was sheshim bereshis, and that oil choshech was meshamish be'erbuvia. And that Akash Baruch Hu took it away. But after Sheikh's Bereshis, Akash Baruch Hu saw that the light is too strong and the darkness is too strong. Akash Baruch Hu went, there was goyness, and he pulled it back. When Vayomesh Choshech, that Choshech Akash Baruch Hu brought back in Mitzrayim. But what we have today is oil is light, but Choshech is the oil. As I will find from the pshat of there in what we say. But Betzim Siddhar Zazach of a creation of a thing, but Mitzat Sheni is what the Geonim say when that is eder oil is talking about the Mitzias. Okay, we're gonna stop over here. Have a nice day, everyone, and we'll catch up tomorrow or the next few days.
Good.
You're welcome.